All right. I need to make these highlights a little bit whiter and the surrounding areas a little bit more yellow. That's my first step for the day. My second step for the day is make these a little bit whiter and some things up here a little bit more, a little bit whiter. And then I work on the glaze of the nature scene, and then I'm pretty much done. I might do a little bit more on the bottom, and I might do a little bit more on the bracelet. But other than that, we're good. All right. Let's get to work. So I was frustrated last session because the white that I was using for the highlights on the hair wasn't nearly vibrant enough. And so today we're going to remedy that. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. It's so nerve-wracking using white. Lead white used to yellow over time, which might sound like a bad thing, but is actually phenomenal. Now, we can't really use lead anymore because it's a hazard and a toxin, but it used to be so good for painting. Nowadays, we use titanium, which gets bluer over time, which is not good. It's not what we want. And so to counteract that, you have to put more yellow pigment into your whites to make them look brighter and fresher. So I'm adding just a little bit more yellow in there. Cool. That looks pretty much done to me. I could do with a little bit more white in here. Cool, I'm happy. I think that feels right to me. Nice. That's the hair done, I think. Great. That's all the highlights done. I'm pretty happy with that. Time to start thinking about up top. Oh my God. Ah, that sucks, dude. Ugh, all my paints are too muddled already. They're not doing what I want them to. Oh man, that really sucks. Okay, that's better. I'm worried though. Okay. I'm really happy with how this is looking. I need to wash my brushes because my colors aren't as clean as I want them to be. It's looking super cool. Like these sections, I'm really happy with. The rocks obviously need a lot more work, but overall, really excited about it. I think my next layer over the water is just gonna be a like very relaxed blue, and then I do a green over that, and then I'm done. I think. But I feel like this section right here is done. Like that's kind of the wistful lack of clarity that I'm hoping for, that I want. Anyway. Alright, so I'll see you when my brushes are clean. I did the tree, but I wasn't recording. I like it. I think it came out okay. I'm gonna do a little bit on the rocks. This tree. I think I might do another coat on it, honestly. It's like not at a place where I love it, but I like it. I think it's good. I think it needs just a little bit more uniformity, a little bit more consistency of color, get this a little bit of a lighter green, and then it'll be fine. But it's fine. I'm happy with it. I have no real complaints. I'm gonna switch to my, where's my smaller brush? There. Switch to my smaller brush and do these rocks one more time when we go over. And then we'll be good. Alright. That is pretty good. I'm honestly pretty happy with that. I'll end up doing a little bit more green. A little more green up in here. I could do more, but be beating a dead horse. I had a conversation today, and this is not really relevant to anything here, but it was someone talking about how, like, it doesn't feel right to be happy when the world is, like, there's so much negativity going on, so many wars, so many horrible things happening. And I don't think that's true. I don't think that's fair. I think that you need to be kind and joyful in spite of those things. Not you need to be, but like, you can be. You don't have to dwell on the negativity in the world all the time. There's no excuse not to be who you want to be. There's no excuse not to be kind and loving and respectful and thoughtful. You can always be that person. Times get hard. Bad things happen. And you'll deal with them. And you deal with them in your own way. And sometimes you act out because of it, but you always can be good. And that adds a lot more to the world than if you are sad because the world isn't good. You know? Instead of thinking about everything that's going wrong and thinking about how it's never going to get fixed and everything, all those negative thoughts, they don't add anything to the world. You just work to make it better. In very small scale, just be you. Be the person you want to be. Make the world better by being the best version of yourself. And clean your brushes. Alright. It's a new day. I just gotta finish this up. This painting has been, I don't know what the word is. This painting has been haunting me for long enough. So, it's time to work. I just want it to look a little dirtier. Like, I feel like it has too much, like way too much vibrance in it right now. Now, fun part. I'm doing this, and I'm doing it in, this is scary, I'm doing just the tiniest little bit of blue over the whole thing. Not exactly the whole thing, but a lot of it. That's getting there. That is certainly getting there. I could stare at this thing for years and years and years. I'm gonna keep trying to make it better, but I think it's pretty close. It's not healthy to keep working on it forever. Not for me, not for the painting. It's weird though, it's a weird feeling to like have been working on something for so long for it finally to be over. Like, still not the happiest with this tree, but so there you have it. This is a finished painting. The only thing that's left is to do the edges. And I do have a plan for that. I can make that a little bit darker, but you know, like now everything I do from this point forward is just like, could use that, but it's not necessary. You know, like. Yeah, I gotta like get to a point where I know that everything else I do is trivial. You know, like this doesn't really, nothing I do now is gonna make a big difference. It's good. I really love this moment here. I love this atmospheric feeling. I'm really happy with how the water came out. Really happy with the hair. I'm really happy with everything. I'm really, really happy. So that's it. It's time to finish up. What I'm gonna do is actually mix together everything I have left in my palette, which is just like green, blue, brown pretty much. Add a little bit of black on top of that. Mix it all together and then glaze it over the edges because I don't think I want a harsh finish. Get a bigger brush. It doesn't need to be perfect, but the way I think about it is I want it to look like I want this part of the painting to be here. Like I don't want it to look like it's an accident, that it's connected to its border. I want it to look intentional, at the very least. That's it. It's finished. And this is the edges. Oh, you can't see them really at all. But they're a nice deep green, which will be good. When it dries, I'll be able to get better pictures of it. And I'll do a full review of the painting, I think. But it's done. I finished. Cool. Thank you.